local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
And a chilly but beautiful view from Willow Hill. I mean, you can see the leaves starting to change on the mountains, and pretty soon we'll be in peak color in no time. I'm just really excited for that fact because it feels like last fall was kind of a downer in terms of what we saw leaf-wise. Now, wind-wise, we are still very breezy, 10 to 15 miles per hour in many places across the mid-state in the aftermath of what was a very, very strong cold front that pushed through the region. This is probably the strongest one we've seen since this past spring, and of course, when you see the temperature shift that we've had, it'll all make sense. But again, very robust air mass, brought in a lot of wind. Thankfully, it is all kind of concentrated on today. Afterwards, we start to kind of wind down. Temperature-wise, sitting at 53 right now in Harrisburg, 50 in Louisville, 53 in Gettysburg. Some of us actually starting to approach the 40s, and if you go to a place like State College or Altoona, they're already there. It is going to be very, very chilly overnight, and many of these nights are. Now, in terms of that temperature change, I talked about this a few seconds ago, 24 degrees cooler right now than where we were on Sunday. So that just tells you, again, how strong that this air mass was, that across Pennsylvania, you have seen this just a ginormous temperature shift, and we're going to basically stay there over the next several days. So overnight, dropping to around 41, 40 degrees. I think actually a lot of us are going to drop down into the 30s just because skies are so clear, and the winds, while they are still breezy, they die down just a little bit, so that'll help your comfort as you get out the door for your Tuesday. But you're going to see a lot of mornings where lows are in the 30s. That includes tomorrow. That includes your Wednesday morning as well. In fact, it's going to get chillier as we get into the next 3 days. Now, Thursday morning, I think there is some potential for some of the ridge and valley areas to actually approach 32. So we haven't officially reached that temperature yet unless you've been in an isolated place, but I think there is going to be widespread opportunity to get into the low 30s Thursday morning. So we'll watch that. We'll keep you updated on that situation. Certainly it is going to be dry, so rain is not going to be any kind of a concern. And look, if you don't like the forecast, you know, hey, it's too chilly outside, you're having to put on too many layers. By this weekend, we get back into that 70-degree range. Sunday, 70 degrees. Monday, sitting at 72. So it is going to be kind of this short spurt of cooler weather, and then we get right back to it over the weekend. So lots to look forward to.